I think film trilogies are a good way of looking at that. Like you can have, take Star Wars, right? Like, I mean, everyone's going to debate this, but you take A New Hope, obviously brilliant. Empire Strikes Back, it's almost like do the second film and you don't remember what made the first one great. And then obviously Return of the Jedi is actually, no, we remember what made it great because the second film wasn't quite as good. And these are the things we did wrong.
I asked Ralph McQuarrie about that.
Really?
Yeah, because he had, been a key on all three. And he said, I think what went wrong. I mean, I loved the second one, right? But that was, what's his name? But it had that tougher, like the entrance with the snow walkers and the tauntauns and it was just like the art direction. Oh my God, But the first one, it just has that spot in history, like the first Matrix. But Ralph McQuarrie said, he goes, well, I think, he says what went wrong, but they all progressively made more money, right? So if Hollywood's like, nothing went wrong. What it made. He said, he goes, everything was about more effects. Everything in every scene had to have more and more and more and more and more. He goes, that's what George was striving for. He was just like, we need to have more. Everything needs to be bigger and better. And he goes, I'm not sure that was the right answer, And Ralph was a really smart guy. I was like, well, what kind of power did the TIE fighters and the X-Wings fly on? He was like, well, I was looking at dark matter. And if dark matter, and he went into this discussion, and I was like, wow, man. And that's like talking to Sid Mead. Like, if you ever want to feel under-equipped for a conversation, I mean, sadly, Sid passed. God bless him in all ways. And to Roger, who's, still here, his partner. But Sid was like, he was so smart and so articulate. And like, I felt like, and I was fortunate enough to become friends with him. But at times I was like, I needed to have a dictionary. His vocabulary was so wide. He was so educated, and he had seen so many things. I mean, he was designing the airplanes, the custom jets for oil sheiks, I mean, he was just in a whole nother level, and their yachts and shit like that. So the stories this guy had, but really smart people. And Ralph had said, I think it was too much about the effects and not enough about the story and the characters. I never noticed that because I loved them both equally, honestly. I saw a similar type story, and I'm name dropping here for sure, but I saw Prometheus with Sid Mead, and and he had designed, he designed Blade Runner working with Ridley Scott. And when we walked out of the theater, I was just floored by the effects and all that, and the design and the cinematography. And then Sid said, well, Ridley needs a writer. He just cut right to the bone, really, really savvy mind.